こんにちは、ジャパニーズアンモのミサです。Hey guys! Today we are going to continue learning how to say if in Japanese. This time we are going to learn how to use tara as if and when. So last time we've learned how to use to as if or when, right? If you haven't seen that video, go watch that video first. But anyway, we learned that to can be quite useful when you want to say that whenever I do this, this happens, right? But here is the news. Tara can do all the things that to can do. Instead of saying 食べすぎると太る, you can say 食べすぎたら太る. And yes, that would mean the same thing. So some people think, why did we have to learn that? It's because you will definitely hear this to, and although tara can do the exact same thing as to, using to would still sound natural when you are talking about something that always happens. So 食べすぎたら太る or 食べすぎたら太っちゃう. That sentence is fine, but it wouldn't mean that it would always happen like that. Whilst if you use to, then that would imply that that's what, or always, or 90% that's what happens. So for example, we had the sentence about peanut allergy, right? So peanuts を食べると死ぬ or 死んじゃう, right? And here if we say peanuts を食べたら死ぬ, it doesn't mean that I have peanut allergies or I know for sure that this would happen. This could just be me over exaggerating, like saying it because I don't like peanuts simply. Maybe I wouldn't die, but I'm saying like, oh, if I eat peanuts, I would die. It's quite different from peanuts を食べると死んじゃう. Or if I say 牛乳を飲むとお腹が痛くなる, it would mean that I usually get a stomachache if I drink milk, right? But if I say 牛乳を飲んだらお腹が痛くなる, then it could just be me guessing what could happen. Like maybe if I drink milk, I might get a stomachache. So it's not certain. So in a way, to is closer to the meaning of when, and tara is closer to the meaning of if. And we had 4 different ways to say if, right? Like to that we've learned, tara that we're learning right now, and nara and but. All these things can mean if, but tara can cover most things. So whenever you want to say if, the chances are that you can just use tara. This is a safe option as well. But if you want to sound more natural, it might be better to go for different ones. And also, although tara can cover most things, it doesn't mean that you can use tara for everything. Tara is very strict about the order of things that happen. So we would say like clause 1 tara, clause 2, right? You have to remember that this thing that you attach tara to has to happen before the thing that you'd put in the second clause. So for example, if it rains tomorrow, I will stay at home. We'd say 明日雨が降ったらうちにいる。明日雨が降ったらうちにいる. So I'll explain all the words in a bit, but it's very important that you only decide to stay at home based on whether it will rain or not. So based on the thing that happens in the first clause. So if it rains, then after that I will decide to stay home. So the first thing has to happen first, and then the second thing would follow. So the things in both clauses have to have some kind of connections. Another example, if I don't study, I won't pass the exam. You'd say 勉強しなかったら試験に合格できない。勉強しなかったら試験に合格できない. So again, not studying causes not being able to pass the exam. So the first thing decides everything about the second thing. Or if I'm late again, I would get fired. We'd say また遅れたらクビになる。また遅れたらクビになる。Being late would cause me getting fired. These two things have to be connected either time-wise. So the thing that you say in front of Tara has to happen first before the thing that you put in the second clause. Or logically, what would happen in the second clause is caused by the thing that you'd possibly do in the first clause. So if you're not late, then you don't get fired, right? So in a sentence like, if I go to Japan, I will buy a camera first. This kind of sentence, you're saying that you buy a camera and then go to Japan, right? So you can't use tara. If you buy a camera after you arrive in Japan, then you can use tara. But if you're saying, if I do something, I did this before, then you have to actually use nara, which I will of course explain in a bit. For that sentence, we actually would say, 日本に行くなら先にカメラを買います。日本に行くなら先にカメラを買います。If I decide to go to Japan, then I would first buy a camera. If I buy a wedding dress, I would lose weight first. Then again, you don't use tara, but nara, because you're saying that you're gonna lose weight first, like before you buy a wedding dress. So you'd say, ウェディングドレスを買うなら、まず痩せる。ウェディングドレスを買うなら、まず痩せる。Or even a sentence like, if I buy a wedding dress, it would be white. Even that sentence, it doesn't really follow the rule of this thing happens first, then this thing. It's more like, if in case I buy a wedding dress, it would be this. So again, in this sentence, you'd say, ウェディングドレスを買うなら白にする。I would choose white. 白にする。But if buying a wedding dress would cause something, so for example, if I buy a wedding dress, I would be broke. Then you can finally use tara because it actually follows the rule, right? So it's fine time-wise and also logically. So, ウェディングドレスを買ったら貧乏になる。ウェディングドレスを買ったら貧乏になる。So even a sentence like, if I become the president of the United States, I will be rich. Becoming the president would cause being rich. You can use tara. So you can say, アメリカの大統領になったらお金持ちになる。アメリカの大統領になったらお金持ちになる。But if you mean, if I become the president of the United States, then I will become rich first. Like, you'd believe that money should come first before becoming the president. Then you can't use tara anymore. So you'd have to say, アメリカの大統領になるなら、まずお金持ちになる。アメリカの大統領になるなら、まず先にお金持ちになる。Let's learn how to actually make this tara sentence. So for example, if I want to say, if I eat using tara, I would say, 食べたら、食べたら. So what happened here is we first changed the verb 食べる into its past tense for the informal speech. So not 食べました, but it's 食べた. Again, you can use the must form, but again, only if you're speaking super formally. So 食べましたら sounds way too formal. You say 食べたら, you make the past tense for the informal speech first, then put ら afterwards. So if you haven't learned how to make the past tense for the informal speech, this lesson is going to be hard, so you might want to first learn the TEF form and then watch how to make the informal past tense video and then come back here. Anyway, 食べたら if I eat. when we say tara, something has to happen because of eating. So when I eat or if I eat, this happens afterwards. Okay, an example from my childhood. If my sister eats my cake, I would be angry. So I have to hope that my sister never watches my videos. Anyway, I would say お姉ちゃんが私のケーキを食べたら怒る。お姉ちゃんが私のケーキを食べたら怒る。So if my sister eats my cake, I'd be angry. I can also say お姉ちゃんが私のケーキを食べたらムカつく。I would be pissed off. ムカつく。And of course we can use 食べすぎる eat too much in this tara sentence as well. So if I eat too much, I get fat. I gain weight. If you use と食べすぎると太る then like I explained already, it would mean that it usually happens. But if I say 食べすぎたら太る or 太っちゃう I can even use that sentence even if I've never eaten too much, but I think that's what would happen. Then I can say 食べすぎたら太っちゃう。食べすぎたら太っちゃう。So if you're trying to warn someone that if you eat too much, you'd gain weight, then you can say 食べすぎると太っちゃうよ。But 食べすぎると太っちゃうよ makes it sound like you definitely get fat. Like I'm quite certain that you'd get fat. But if I say 食べすぎたら太っちゃうよ it could mean that if you eat too much, you could get fat. And also tara makes it sound like maybe the listener might not be planning that anyway. So it's like if I say 食べすぎると太っちゃうよ then it's like I'm already assuming that the listener would eat too much. But if I say 食べすぎたら then it's like I wouldn't know that you'd eat too much or I don't think you'd eat too much, but if you'd eat too much, you'd get fat. And remember when we use と we didn't really put the past tense in the second clause unless you're talking about something that surprised you, like ランプをこするとジーニーが現れた。But when you use this tara, you can talk about the past. So then it would really mean when. So when I ate too much, I got fat. So it's already a fact. So it doesn't mean if anymore. I can say 食べすぎたら太った。食べすぎたら太った or 太っちゃった。So remember that tara doesn't always have to mean if. It could mean when, right? When I ate too much, I got fat. So this tara works better than toki here because tara has this connection of eating too much caused me getting fat. It flows better. But if I say 食べすぎた時太った。食べすぎた時太った。Then again, I'm putting more emphasis on the time. Like again, someone asked me when I got fat and I would say 食べすぎた時 It's like it's not when I was exercising or it's not when I was watching TV, it's when I actually ate too much. Then I would say 食べた時太った right? But if I just want to focus more on the results, so like what caused me getting fat, then I would say 食べすぎたら太った You know, I ate too much and then this happened. In a way, this tara is quite similar to the te form. So remember when we wanted to say, I did this and then did this, we would use the te form to connect more than two verbs. If you haven't seen that lesson, watch that lesson. But if I want to say, I watched TV and then went to sleep, I would say, テレビを見て寝た. Alright, テレビを見て寝た. So it kind of has the same nuance. It's like I did this and then this happened. But the differences between te and tara, for example, let's put the tara in the sentence テレビを見て寝た. So if I say テレビを見たら寝た, it really sounds like watching TV almost caused me fall asleep. Maybe because the TV show was boring, so テレビを見たら寝た. So it's kind of like that. Whilst テレビを見て寝た, the order of the things that happen is the same, but the way you fell asleep is different. Like テレビを見て寝た, that's like I watched TV and then stood up and then went to sleep. Whilst テレビを見たら寝た is like when I saw the TV screen, I just fell asleep. Another example for たら as when would be when I kicked the door, I broke my leg. In that sentence, again, you can use たら. To kick, we say 蹴る, 蹴る. So ドアを蹴る is how we say to kick a door. ドアを蹴る. And 蹴る is an る ending, right? So if you already learned the rule for the past tense, then you'd know that for the る ending verbs, you change the る into た and you get the past tense. But 蹴る is an exception. The て form of the verb 蹴る is actually 蹴って. 蹴って. The small つ appears. 蹴って. So it's like another irregular verb 切る to cut. 切る becomes 切って and the past tense is 切った. So 蹴る becomes 蹴った to mean kicked. 蹴った. So ドアを蹴った is how we say I kicked the door. But if I want to say when I kicked the door, this happened, I would say ドアを蹴ったら足の骨が折れた。ドアを蹴ったら足の骨が折れた。So in English you say I broke my leg, but we tend to say my leg broke instead of I broke the leg. When you didn't mean to do something, we tend to blame on objects. Like, I didn't break it, my leg broke. Anyway, 足の骨 is how we say legs, bone. 足 leg, 骨 bone. 足の骨が折れる. 折れる means breaks, but things that can be snapped in half. So branches or pens or chopsticks or bones, you say. 骨が折れる. So instead of 足が折れる, we tend to say 足の骨 bone が折れる. So ドアを蹴ったら足の骨が折れた. When I kicked the door, my leg broke. So again, if you want to use 時 here and say ドアを蹴った時足の骨が折れた, you put more emphasis on the time. So again, maybe the doctor asks, when did you break your leg? Or how did you break your leg? I would say, ドアを蹴った時足の骨が折れました。ドアを蹴った時足の骨が折れました。I would use this 時 when explaining when it happened. But when I want to focus more on the fact that it broke, and when it broke is more on additional information, I would say ドアを蹴ったら足の骨が折れた. If you want to say because I kicked the door, I broke my leg, then you can say ドアを蹴ったから足の骨が折れた. So that's possible as well. Right, another violent example. I got expelled from school when I punched my teacher. You'd say 先生を殴ったら退学になった。先生を殴ったら退学になった。しちゃダメ。Don't do it. Or Mario got bigger when he got the mushroom. You'd use たら again because getting the mushroom made him big, right? So マリオがキノコをゲットしたら大きくなった。マリオがキノコをゲットしたら大きくなった。So again, you can say マリオがキノコをゲットした時大きくなった。But again, you put more emphasis on when that happened. So it doesn't mean that it's incorrect, but it depends on where you want to put emphasis on. Most language learners probably have experienced being laughed at when you said something wrong, right? So when you want to say, when I said blah blah blah, my friends laughed at me, everyone laughed at me. You know, the video where a Korean girl is teaching English got viral, right? She was teaching how to say Coke, but she ended up saying cock. You guys probably think all I talk about is this stuff, but it's not true. It just ends up being in the video. Anyway, if I want to say, when I said cock instead of coke, my friends laughed at me. Then when you want to say instead of something, we say something no kawari ni, something no kawari ni. Instead of coke, we'd say coke no kawari ni, I said coke. So to say is you, right? You. And when we want to say I said blah blah blah, we have to use this to particle to quote what you said. I know to has many meanings, but if you haven't seen the video about how to say, then you might want to watch that, because this to particle, it can be quite tricky. Anyway, I said A, we would say to itta. Or more informally, you can say te itta. Te itta. So in this sentence, itta is in the informal form, right? Because that's how we do the tara form. But if you want to make the whole sentence formal, you should still stick to the to particle instead of small tsu plus te, because small tsu plus te is only used when you speak informally. So the entire sentence would be informal. Then of course you can say kok te itta instead of kok to itta. So you can say coke no kawari ni kok te ittara. Some people probably think my friend ga waratta. Like you might think we'd use the verb warau, which is correct. But if you say tomodachi ga waratta, it's not as natural as tomodachi ni warawareta. Tomodachi ni warawareta. This is something I have to teach again, but in Japanese, we try to speak from the point of me, like as I, watashi, as much as possible. So instead of saying my friend laughed at me, in this English sentence, my friends would be the subject, but we prefer I was laughed at. So in English, using the passive form is a bit like you don't like it. It's considered to be a bad sentence if you use too many passive forms, but it's a bit different in Japanese. Using the passive form doesn't mean that it's a bad sentence. So instead of tomodachi ga waratta, we like to say tomodachi ni warawareta. So of course I haven't made this passive form lesson yet, which I will next. But warau becomes warawareru in the passive form, and the past tense of this passive form would be warawareta. It's a good phrase to remember anyway, so whenever someone laughs at you, you say someone ni warawareta, someone ni warawareta. Formally, you'd say someone ni warawaremashita, someone ni warawaremashita. So the whole sentence would be coke no kawari ni kok to ittara tomodachi ni warawaremashita. Coke no kawari ni kok to ittara tomodachi ni warawaremashita. A similar example in Japanese would be saying sawatte instead of suwatte. So you want to say, please sit down, please have a seat. You have to say suwatte, suwatte, right? But if you say sawatte, that would mean touch me, or at least touch it. So, you really can embarrass yourself like that. So you can say, 座っての代わりに触ってと言ったら友達に笑われた or 笑われました. Okay, so that's how you can use tara as when in the past tense, right? But let's practice tara as if as well. So a sentence like, if it's sunny tomorrow, let's have a picnic. So if it's sunny tomorrow. So again, we'd put the time-related words at the beginning normally, right? So we'd start the sentence with the word 明日, tomorrow, 明日. So 明日, and then to be sunny, we use the verb 晴れる, 晴れる. So the past tense of 晴れる would be, it's an ed ending, regular verb. 晴れた, 晴れた. And then to mean if it's sunny, we just put ra after ta, right? So you'd say 晴れたら, 晴れたら. So you can say 明日晴れたら if it's sunny tomorrow. 明日晴れたら let's have a picnic. So to have a picnic, we can just say ピクニックをする。ピクニックをする。I actually quite like the sound of the word ピクニック. So ピクニックを let's do something. So if you're speaking formally, you can just change します into しましょう to mean let's do. しましょう. So you can say 明日晴れたらピクニックをしましょう。明日晴れたらピクニックをしましょう。If you want to say that informally, する becomes, do you remember? So let's do something informally. You say しよう。明日晴れたらピクニックをしよう。明日晴れたらピクニックをしよう。So in this sentence, you definitely cannot use と。Because if you use と, then that would mean that it always happens. So like if you always have a picnic when it's sunny, then you can say it. 晴れるといつもピクニックをする。晴れるといつもピクニックをする。But because we put the word 明日, you can't use it. Then it's just too specific. So remember we had the Pinocchio sentence? If you lie, your nose grows. 嘘をつくと鼻が伸びるよ。嘘をつくと鼻が伸びるよ。But you can also change this つくと into the たら form. So you can say 嘘をついたら鼻が伸びるよ。嘘をついたら鼻が伸びるよ。So when you use と you use the plain form, the dictionary form. つく、嘘をつく。But when you want to put this into its tara form, then you have to first change つく into its past tense. So つく becomes ついて in its te form. ついて. So then you have to change ついて into ついた、ついた。嘘をついたら鼻が伸びる。So if you want to make a sentence like if you lie again, I won't forgive you, then you'd use tara again. Here you can't use to, right? So if you lie again, so again we would say また、また、嘘をついたら I won't forgive you. So to forgive we say 許す、許す. So the negation would be you change the last u into a and put nai. So 許さない、許さない、許さない。So you can say また嘘をついたら許さない。また嘘をついたら許さない。So as you can see, you can use this tara for a sentence like if you do something, I blah blah blah. So a sentence like if you kill that man, I will call the police. So the verb kill is 殺す、殺す. And the past tense of 殺す would be す ending changes like する。殺した、殺した. So all the す ending verbs would conjugate like blah blah した, right? So 殺した. So if you kill would be 殺したら、殺したら. So I can say その人を殺したら I will call the police. So police we say 警察、警察. And to call someone we say someone に電話をする or someone に電話をかける. But yeah, here we would say 警察に電話をする、警察に電話をする. So その人を殺したら警察に電話する. By the way, I don't have a car or I don't know how to drive. I don't even have a driving license because in Japan you really can just use trains and bicycles or, you know, public transportation. 運転免許を持っていません。運転免許を持っていません. But the reason why I don't drive or why I haven't learned how to drive is because if I drive, I think I would cause an accident. So this kind of sentence, you can also use tara. If I drive, I think I will cause an accident. First, if I drive. So the word for driving license, I said 運転免許, right? 運転免許. 免許 means license, so naturally you can tell 運転 is something to do with driving. And yes, we say 運転する to mean to drive. 運転する. So you can, for example, say 車を運転する to mean to drive a car. So if I want to say if I drive a car, we have to put the verb する into its past tense. So する becomes した So したら is how we say if I do, right? So if I drive, we say 運転したら So I can say 運転したら I think I will cause an accident. So an accident, we say 事故 And to cause an accident, we say 事故を起こす By the way, if you want to say the accident occurs or the accident happens, we say 事故が起きる The exact same verb as to get up. So 事故を起こす And then I want to say I think. So do you remember how we say I think? と思う So I can say 事故を起こすと思う I think I will cause an accident. So 車を運転したら事故を起こすと思う車を運転したら事故を起こすと思う So let's try a difficult sentence. I don't want to drive a car because if I drive, I think I'll cause an accident. So we'll combine that long sentence. So first, make sure you don't forget how we said if I drive a car, I would cause an accident, right? So 車を運転したら事故を起こすと思う So that's the reason why I don't want to drive, right? So we want to say because. So do you remember how we said because? から You can also use ので if you want to sound more formal. But anyway, that's the reason, although it sounds too long. But anyway, you can say 運転したら事故を起こすと思うから運転したら事故を起こすと思うから That's the big reason, right? And then I want to say I don't want to drive. So to drive, we already know 運転する And then when we want to say I want to do something, we say したい We use the たい right? So 運転したい is how we say want to drive. But if you want to say I don't want to drive, then we have to negate たい It conjugates like an adjective. So かわいい for example becomes かわいくない right? So たい becomes たくない So 運転したくない is how we say I don't want to drive. 運転したくない So the whole sentence it'd be 運転したら事故を起こすと思うから運転したくない運転したら事故を起こすと思うから運転したくない Okay, another example. If I cut my hair short, I would look like a boy. So, to cut, do you remember? 切る right? So, to cut hair, we say 髪を切る You can say 髪の毛を切る but we generally just say 髪 to mean hair 髪を切る If you think 毛 on its own is fine, then it's not really. 毛 usually implies that it's animal's hair or body hair. Like, it's not the hair that you have on your head. So, to cut hair short short as an adjective, we say 短い、短い. But when we want to say to cut hair short, we have to use short as an adverb, not an adjective. So it's like to cut hair shortly in Japanese. Instead of 短い, we would use 短く、短く. So we'd say 髪を短く切る、髪を短く切る. And now we want to put the verb 切る into its past tense. Remember I said 切る conjugates like 蹴る, which means to kick. It's an irregular verb. So 切る becomes 切った、切った. So if I cut, we say 切ったら、切ったら. So if I cut my hair short, you'd say 髪を短く切ったら、髪を短く切ったら. And now I want to say I would look like a boy. Boy, you can say 男の子, right? 男の子. When we say like a boy, not as in like, I fancy that boy or like I love that boy. Like as in looks like a boy. Then we say 男の子みたい。男の子みたい. This みたい is very useful, so you should remember. Whenever you want to say it looks like A, you say みたい、みたい. Or you sound like A, you say みたい as well. Doesn't even have to be look or sound, but more like act. You act like sentence like Mike is like the Japanese. You'd say マイクは日本人みたい。マイクは日本人みたい. If I say 男の子みたい, then that means you're like a boy or you look like a boy. So 髪を短く切ったら男の子みたい. What about if you have a question, feel free to ask me anything. So to have a question. So question we say 質問, 質問. And to have a question we say 質問がある, 質問がある. So if you want to say I have a question to the teacher, say 質問があります。質問があります。質問がある has to become 質問があったら。質問があったら. So that's how you say if you have a question. So this あったら is very important because if you want to say if I had money, if I had a house, you know, you can use for all those sentences あったら. So 質問があったら, then feel free to ask me anything. We would say 何でも聞いてください。何でも聞いてください. So 何でも means anything, absolutely anything. 何でも. And then 聞いてください. 聞く is to listen, but also to ask. 聞いてください. But if you want to really put the nuance of feel free, like don't even worry about, you know, offending me or anything, you can say 遠慮せず、遠慮せず. So 遠慮する is to hesitate. So you can say 遠慮せず、何でも聞いてください. 遠慮せず、何でも聞いてください. So the whole sentence would be 質問があったら遠慮せず何でも聞いてください. So using this あったら, if you want to make a sentence like if I had money, I would travel around the world, for example. Then you say money があったら I would travel around the world. So money we say お金、お金. So お金があったらお金があったら. And then around the world, we say 世界中、世界中. And then to travel around the world, we say 世界中を旅行する。世界中を旅行する. So お金があったら世界中を旅行する. I can ask a question to you guys. お金があったら何がしたいですか? お金があったら何がしたいですか? If you had money, what do you want to do? Me personally, お金があったら犬が飼いたい。お金があったら犬が飼いたい。This 飼いたい is different from I want to buy. 飼う in different kanji means to have a pet, to own a pet. So if you want to say I want to buy, you would also say 買いたい but in a different kanji. For example, if I had money, I want to buy a house, you'd say お金があったら家が買いたい。お金があったら家が買いたい。Or if I had money, I want to go to Japan, you say お金があったら日本に行きたい。お金があったら日本に行きたい。So instead of お金, you can say 時間 time as well, right? So if I had time, if I had more time, I would do blah blah blah. So 時間があったらもっと動画を作ります。時間があったらもっと動画を作ります。Instead of あったら, you can of course say いたら as well. Like if I had somebody. So ある is only used about having objects, non-living things, right? But when you want to have a girlfriend, boyfriend, family, baby, you'd say いたら. So for example, if I had a baby, I would name her Misa. This is just an example. I would never ever name my child Misa. It's weird. At least in Japan, like in a lot of countries, naming your child after your own family member is normal, but not in Japan. If my daughter, for example, wants to name after me, I'd be like, no. Anyway, that's just an example. If I had a baby, or if I have a baby, I would name her Misa. You'd say, 赤ちゃんがいたら赤ちゃんがいたらミサと名付けます。ミサと名付けます。Or informally, ミサって名付ける。ミサって名付ける。Or if I had a girlfriend, I would bring her to this restaurant. Can you try this sentence? Girlfriend? 彼女。彼女。So, 彼女がいたら彼女がいたら So to this restaurant このレストランにこのレストランに and then you can omit 彼女を So will bring. So when you want to say to bring an object, you can say 持ってくる持ってくる like、お菓子を持ってくる like I will bring snacks or candy. But if you mean to bring someone to a place, you say someone を somewhere に or somewhere に someone を連れてくる連れてくる So このレストランに彼女を連れてくる So the whole sentence 彼女がいたらこのレストランに連れてくる Okay, and if you want to say what if, right, you say blah blah たらどうする blah blah たらどうする You can also omit どうする and just end the sentence with たら and imply it. So for example, what if I fail? We'd say fail たらどうする To fail we say 失敗する失敗する So 失敗したらどうする is what if I fail, or it could also mean what if you fail. 失敗したらどうする And depending on the context, I can also just say 失敗したら to mean what if I fail? Or Spider-Man might say what if I'm actually Spider-Man? Then Spider-Man is a man, so let's say 俺が実はスパイダーマンだったらどうする俺が実はスパイダーマンだったらどうする Here, Spider-Man is a noun. If you want to put a noun in front of たら so whenever you want to say what if I'm and then put a noun, or what if it's and then put a noun, you would say noun だったら So like what if it's pizza? You'd say ピザだったら So, スパイダーマンだったらどうする? Yeah, so for a verb, you can just change it to blah blah たら. For a noun, you say だったら. For an adjective, you say かったら. So like かわいかったら if it was cute. 楽しかったら if it's fun. If it's interesting. 面白かったらその映画が面白かったら見る If the movie you mentioned is interesting, then I will watch. その映画が面白かったら見る Or if it's hot, please open the window. 暑かったら窓を開けてください For non-adjectives, you say だったら as well. So if it's quiet, you'd say 静かだったら静かだったら or if it's beautiful 綺麗だったら just past tense plus ら so as long as you already know how to make the informal past tense for everything you simply put ら after the past tense but if you want to put negation in front of ら so you want to say if blah blah not so like if I don't like it if I don't agree if I don't go, you end up saying blah blah なかったら blah blah なかったら for all the verbs and nouns, adjectives. So for verbs, if I don't go, so we use the past negatives, right? To change 行く into its past negatives, you first change 行く into its negation informally. So 行く becomes 行かない行かない You want to change 行かない into I didn't go. So past negatives. So 行かない becomes 行かなかった行かなかった If you're not very sure of how to make the past negatives for the informal speech, maybe you want to go watch my lesson on that first. But yeah, 行かなかった is how we say didn't go, right? So if I don't go, you'd say 行かなかったら行かなかったら So for example, what if I won't go? What if I don't go? Then you say 私が行かなかったらどうする私が行かなかったらどうする Or if I don't make it, please go without me. So you use the verb 間に合う間に合う And the negation of 間に合う is 間に合わない間に合わない Remember we change う into わ right? 間に合わない And then the past negatives 間に合わなかった間に合わなかった So if I don't make it 間に合わなかったら間に合わなかったら Go without me We either use the word 先に which means before me or without me like whenever you do something before you do something in this situation going before I arrive you say 先に先に行って So 間に合わなかったら先に行ってね Or if you don't like it you don't have to eat So I don't like you say 好きじゃない好きじゃない And then I didn't like 好きじゃなかった好きじゃなかった So you can say 好きじゃなかったら to mean if you don't like if I don't like 好きじゃなかったら you don't have to eat So to eat 食べる becomes not have to do something I already made that lesson as well You first make the negation So 食べる becomes 食べない And then you change ない into なくてもいいなくてもいい So 食べなくてもいいよ食べなくてもいいよ So 好きじゃなかったら食べなくてもいいよ好きじゃなかったら食べなくてもいいよ This is another good phrase And this tara can also be used for a sentence like If I did this, it would have been like this Talking about something that never happened. For example, if I asked Michiko out that day, we could have been married today. Quite dramatic, but that sort of sentence. If I had done something, instead of just normal tara, which is okay, we often tend to use te itara. Te itara. Te iru is used as doing something right now, present continuous tense. So like tabeteiru means I'm eating right now. But if you say tabete ita, then that means I was eating or I used to eat or had been eating. So to ask someone out, if you mean like to ask someone out on a date, you say デートに誘う、デートに誘う to invite on a date. But in Japan, you normally 告白する to confess your love to someone before you officially become girlfriend, boyfriend. Let's use the verb 告白する. So if you say 告白したら, then that means if I confess my love, right? But it could be just used as like if I confess my love, she might say yes, like you're talking about the future. That could happen, right? A ちゃんに告白したら付き合ってくれるかも。A ちゃんに告白したら付き合ってくれるかも。Maybe she will date me. But if you're talking about something that have never happened, subjunctive past perfect, you say 告白していたら、告白していたら. So we tend to use this ていた with ら to talk about something that could have happened. みちこに告白していたら. So if I had confessed my love to Michiko, which I didn't do, but I put the word that day, right? So あの日、ミチコに告白していたら we could have been married today. We might have been married today. Today, I mean like now. So 今結婚していたかもしれない. So 結婚する is to get married. 結婚している is to be married. 結婚していた was married. But because you're talking about something that never happened, we tend to use the past tense. So 結婚していた and then かも or かもしれない means maybe. So あの日みちこに告白していたら今私たちは we or you can say 僕たちは or 俺たちは結婚していたかもしれない。It's not wrong to say みちこに告白したら今結婚していたかもしれない。But yeah, just in case you end up saying this ていた form, you might want to know that that's why we use ていた instead. You know, people like to talk about what would have happened if, you know, for example, Germany won the World War II. Then you'd say 第二次世界大戦でドイツが勝っていたら勝つ is to win and 勝っていた is like was winning. 勝っていたらどうなっていたと思いますか? So again, どうなる is what happens. But because we are talking about something that never happened or would never happen, you put the なる to become into the ていた form, like was doing something. なっていた and then と思いますか? You think? So 第二次世界大戦でドイツが勝っていたらどうなっていたと思いますか? Like a similar sentence. What do you think would have happened if Clinton became the president? You know, that sort of sentence. Again, you'd use this ていたら. So ヒラリー・クリントンが大統領になっていたらどうなっていたと思いますか? So if you like to debate this sentence, probably is perfect for you. Not really for me, but yeah. Or what if Cinderella hadn't lost her glass shoe? ガラスの靴? So you say シンデレラがガラスの靴をなくしていなかったらどうなっていたと思いますか? シンデレラが ガラスの靴をなくしていなかったらどうなっていたと思いますか？ Yeah, so we said なくしていなかった。So even when you want to use a negation in the subjunctive past perfect sentence, you still say ていなかったら。So for example, if I hadn't made that mistake, あの間違いをしていなかったら。Alright, so as you can see, Tara can do so many things. It's quite useful. Just make sure you practice the past tense a lot and you will be able to use Tara pretty well because Tara can be used as if for most of the time, right? But like I said, there are situations where we can't use Tara, like the sentence I said at the beginning. If I go to Japan, I will buy a camera first. That sort of sentence we have to use nara, which we will learn next. We will also learn how to use ba as well. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please consider supporting me on Patreon because it really helps. Actually, without Patreon, I wouldn't have had this lesson. Patreon の支援がなかったらこのレッスンは作れませんでした。But 作れました。Yeah, okay. Thank you for watching. じゃあまたね。バイバイ。